A bodhisattva who wants to practice and study the gateway to the Dharma of innumerable meanings should observe that all things were originally, will be, and are in themselves empty and tranquil in nature and character, not large or small, not subject to arising or extinction, not fixed or movable, and neither advancing nor retreating. Like empty space, they are non-dualistic. All living beings, however, make delusory distinctions, weighing whether something is this or that, whether it is a gain or a loss. Bad thoughts come to them, producing a variety of evil actions. They transmigrate within the 6 states, undergoing all kinds of suffering and harm from which they cannot escape. Seeing this clearly, Bodhisattva great ones cultivate sympathy and show great kindness and compassion in the desire to extricate others from suffering. What's more, they penetrate deeply into all things. In accord with the character of Dharma, all things emerge. In accord with the character of Dharma, all things live. In accord with the character of Dharma, all things change. In accord with the character of Dharma, all things perish. In accord with the character of Dharma, bad things emerge. In accord with the character of Dharma, good things emerge, live, change, and perish. Bodhisattvas, observing these 4 modes and being thoroughly familiar with them from one end to the other, should next observe clearly that none of these things continues to live even for a moment, but emerges and perishes every moment, each emerging, living, changing, and perishing in an instant. After seeing this, the abilities, natures, and desires of living beings can be seen. As natures and desires are innumerable, sermons are innumerable, and as sermons are innumerable, meanings are innumerable. The innumerable meanings emerge from one Dharma. This one Dharma is characterless. Accordingly, this characterlessness manifests all characters. Neither having character nor being characterless is called true character. The compassion that Bodhisattva great ones display after dwelling at peace in this true character of reality is clear and not in vain. They are truly capable of relieving living beings from suffering. After sitting upright for 6 years under the Bodhi tree at the place of the way, I could attain supreme awakening. I knew that the natures and desires of living beings were not the same. As their natures and their desires were not the same, I taught the Dharma in various ways. I used the power of skillful means to teach the Dharma in various ways. The Dharma is like water that washes away dirt, just as the water in a well, a pond, a stream, a river, a valley, a ditch, or a great sea is equally effective in washing away all kinds of dirt. So Dharma water effectively washes away the filth that afflicts living beings. The nature of water is the same, but a stream, a river, a well, a pond, a valley stream, a ditch, and a great sea are distinct and different from each other. The nature of the Dharma is like this. There is equal effectiveness and no differentiation in washing away the waste of afflictions. But the 3 teachings, the 4 fruits, and the 2 ways are not one and the same. Though the water washes equally well, a well is not a pond is not a stream or a river, and a valley stream or a ditch is not a sea. Just as the Tathagata, the world's hero, is free in the Dharma, all of the teachings in his sermons are like this. Though early, middle, and late teachings equally wash away the delusions of living beings, the beginning is not the middle, and the middle is not the end. Teachings at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end are the same in expression, but different in meaning. When I turned the Dharma wheel, I taught that all things are originally empty and calm, ceaselessly changing, arising and perishing in an instant. The teachings at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end are the same in expression, but different in meaning. Since the meaning is different, so too the understanding of living beings differ. And since understandings differ, so too attainments of the Dharma, of its fruit, and of the way differ. For this reason, it is known that while the teaching is the same, the meanings differ. Since the meanings differ, so too the understandings of living beings differ. And since understandings differ, so do attainments of the Dharma, of its fruits, and of the way differ. Thus, from when I attained the way and stood to teach the Dharma for the first time, I have never ceased preaching about suffering, emptiness, impermanence, no enduring self, the absence of greatness, the absence of pettiness, original non-arising, present non-extinction, one character, absence of character, Dharma character, Dharma nature, non-coming, non-going, and the modes by which all the living are driven. This is why all Buddhas everywhere respond to the variety of voices without a forked tongue and with one sound. Though each has only one body, they show bodies as innumerable and numberless as the sands of hundreds of thousands of millions of billions of Ganges. In each body they display a number of similar types, countless as the sands of hundreds of thousands of millions of billions of Ganges. And in each type they show forms as countless as the sands of hundreds of thousands of millions of billions of Ganges. Accordingly, this is the inconceivable and profound sphere of all Buddhas. Only among Buddhas can it be fathomed well.